This is Amber O'Neil Gallows, the Bullet Babe herself, and you are watching Jammin' Music Man on YouTube. Tune in every day, every show. Your life depends on it. Too sweet.
What's up, wrestling fans? It's me, Jammin' Music Man. Welcome to my special new video. And in this video, I'm going to be reviewing the granddaddy of them all, the Super Bowl of professional wrestling, the recently released WWE's Wrestlemania 32, where I'm going to give you the match listings, what I thought about this year's WrestleMania, and what special features come with this 3-disc set collection. But like I said, it's a 3-disc set. 2 of the discs are from the actual WrestleMania show, and the bonus disc you get is from the 2016 Hall of Fame. But all in all, you know, I thought this year's WrestleMania was a pretty good, decent WrestleMania. It was kind of predictable. I mean, we saw, you know, months ago after Royal Rumble, I mean, we saw how they were going to set up a Triple H, Roman Reigns main event match at WrestleMania, and of course Roman ends up getting the belt. I mean, we saw that coming 100 miles down the road. It was more predictable than an episode of Real Housewives of Orange County. I mean, it was just that predictable. We knew Roman was going to get the win. But for me, my favorite match from this whole WrestleMania was Shane McMahon versus The Undertaker, Hell in a Cell. Great match. Another great match on this year's WrestleMania was the 3-way match for the WWE Women's Belt between Charlotte, Becky Lynch, and Sasha Banks. Great match. And another one was my man AJ Styles, Bullet Club for Life, taking on Y2J, Chris Jericho. Another great match. But all in all, I thought this year's WrestleMania, it was pretty decent. But, you know, looking forward to next year's WrestleMania. But, you know, some of the matches you get on here, you get a ladder match for the Intercontinental Belt that involves people like Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, The Miz, Sin Cara, Zack Ryder. I don't know who else I'm forgetting to mention, Stardust. But anyway, you get Zack Ryder getting the win, winning the Intercontinental Belt. But it was kind of messed up that the next night on Raw, he ends up losing the belt. That was just messed up on WWE's part. But hey, you know, whatever. The next match you get is Y2J taking on AJ Styles. Another great classic matchup between those two, where you get Y2J getting the win. Another great match you get on here, you get New Day Rocks coming out with the Dragon Ball Z get up. Xavier Woods looking like Vegeta, coming out of the 20-foot Booty-O's cereal box. That's right, a 20-foot Booty-O's cereal box. They end up coming out. They take on the League of Nations. Of course, the League of Nations get the win, but who comes out to clean house? None other than the legends themselves, HBK, Shawn Michaels, Mick Foley, and I don't give a damn, Austin 316, Stone Cold Steve Austin. They clean house, and then what happens? The New Day comes in the ring and tries to teach the legends how to dance, and of course Stone Cold gives Xavier Woods like one of the weakest Stone Cold stunners I think I've ever seen. But hey, it was all in fun. But for me, it always seems like every WrestleMania is getting predictable. We know they're going to bring out Stone Cold, HBK, Mick Foley somehow. But, you know, it was all in fun. Another great match you get on here in I think it's a street fight between Brock Lesnar and Dean Ambrose. I mean, of course, Brock Lesnar cleans house and gets the win. You know, Brock Lesnar, what can you say? He's the man. And, you know, he's going to take your ass to Suplex City, bitch. But anyway, another great match. Another awesome match, like I mentioned earlier, the 3-way match for the WWE Women's Belt. Charlotte, Sasha Banks, and Becky Lynch. They put on one hell of a great match. Of course, Charlotte gets the win. And on disc 2, you get The Hell in a Cell between Shane McMahon and The Undertaker. Really great match. And, you know, it was awesome to see Shane McMahon jump off of that Hell in a Cell and just land straight to the broadcaster booth. You know, epic moment right there. But, you know, Undertaker, of course, gets the win. Also, you get on here the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, where you see my man Shaq, that's right, Shaquille O'Neal enters the Battle Royal. But, of course, him and the Big Show, they get eliminated. And you get Baron Corbin from NXT. He ends up getting the win. But also, you get to see legends like Diamond Dallas Page, Tatanka, and Goldust. They were also in this battle. Then, of course, you get the main event between Triple H and Roman Reigns for the WWE Championship. It was awesome to see Triple H coming to ringside and his whole get-up. And, of course, Stephanie was looking mighty fine in her whole little get-up. You know, Stephanie, if you're watching. But anyway, the main event, pretty good match. Of course, Roman gets the win, and he becomes the WWE Champion. I didn't see it coming, okay? I didn't see it coming. But anyway, all in all, fun wrestling action you get. I believe it's, you know, 3 to 4 hours long. But all in all, great gift for a wrestling fan. Or if you're a wrestling fan yourself, hey, I highly recommend having it in your collection. But off to the 2016 Hall of Fame. Of course, in this year's Hall of Fame, you get all aboard the whole train. The Godfather, he gets inducted this year. Also, you get the fabulous Freebirds from Bass Street, USA. They end up getting in the Hall of Fame. Also, you get to see in the celebrity wing, Snoop D-O Double G. He's in the WWE Hall of Fame this year. You get Miss Jacqueline. Maybe some of you might remember her from the late 90s. She was in WWE. And she was also in WCW back in the late 90s as well. She gets inducted. Also, you get the Big Boss Man, Ray Traylor. Rest in peace. One of my all-time favorites. Also, you get the Warrior Award. Ends up going to Joan London. Maybe some of you might remember watching her from Good Morning America back in the 80s and the 90s, and I believe the early 2000s. You get another great legendary wrestler going into the Hall of Fame, Stan the Lariat Hansen, and I highly recommend watching some of his matches from when he was in Japan. Great stuff that you can watch here on YouTube. So just you know, check out some of Stan Hansen's matches. And of course, you know, one of my all-time favorites, Sting, goes into this year's Hall of Fame. And of course, you know, we get the announcement he's retiring from professional wrestling. You know, Sting, one of my all-time favorites. And you know, I feel kind of, you know, special that I got to watch Sting back in the 90s at the Macon Coliseum for WCW, you know, back in his prime. You know, it's going to be sad to see Sting not to wrestle again, but hey, you know, one of the all-time best. But all in all, this year's Hall of Fame was, you know, pretty special, and I would really like to see Vince McMahon, WWE, if you're watching, I would really like to see Owen Hart and British Bulldog get into the Hall of Fame. They definitely deserve it. But guys, I'm Jamming Music Man. I highly recommend picking this up. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next time.